If you're visiting Japan, you need to experience a night at one of Tokyo's iconic capsule hotels, aka a tiny bed-sized pod. There are many different types of capsule hotels ranging from futuristic modern ones to themed rooms or to even sleeping inside of a bookshelf. Join me for 5 long nights inside these tiny spaces at Tokyo's best capsule hotels. Let's dive into it. So I've just come up the elevator and this looks so awesome. My room is 903, well, my little space. It's right here. It's gonna be my home for the next night. Cool, this is awesome. This is one of the coolest capsules I've ever been in. For as long as I've lived in Japan, I have been wanting to check out 9 Hours because it has the futuristic capsule hotel aesthetic to it. The way they're in this little dome shape and it's white, like plastic. It just looks so cool. I can't believe I haven't done this till now. It seems like I'm one of the only people here because it's early in the afternoon. They let you check in at 2 p.m, which is very, very generous. Right now I'm on the 9th floor, which is for women only. Once again, I love that they're separating the genders. It just makes you feel really secure, especially because there's no lock on your capsule door. And downstairs, I believe, is the male floor. So yeah, if you have a friend who's on that floor, you won't be able to see each other because they literally won't let you go. There is a common area on the 10th floor, which I'm going to check out because I've heard there's a really, really nice view. I'm losing my mind. They have a balcony? Are you kidding me? This is crazy. This is awesome. This is one of the clearest, least obstructed views of Tokyo Tower you might get when visiting Tokyo. I think just staying at this capsule hotel to get this rooftop access alone is totally worth it. There was no toilet on the rooftop floor, like the 10th floor, so I've come down to the bathroom for the first time. This is beautiful. Wow, I'm impressed. And this is women only once again, and the showers just look so nice, almost like a hotel, like a nice hotel. I think it's the light and the glass doors, but this is the best bathroom I've ever seen in a capsule hotel, so I'm very, very impressed. And we have nice, beautiful, clean mirrors. So of course, if you want to do your makeup, totally no problem. We have blow dryers, we have tissues. Wow, really nice. Welcome to my room. So first impressions, this place is really roomy. Like, I'm surprised that I can stretch my arms out pretty much all the way. Like, look at this. It's pretty good. And I'm not gonna bang my head because nice and spacey. It feels really clean. I like that. So far, impressions, pretty good. At the dashboard, I have a USB port as well as a wall plug, and then I can also control the light in this room. So right now it's on max. The reason I'm very excited tonight is because I'm staying in a really special sleeper pod where I will actually have my sleep analysis like provided after my stay. I actually got this particular day so I could get the sleep analysis because when I wanted to come last week there was none available, so just keep that in mind. Right now I'm at the 10th floor and I'm just working on my laptop with an incredible view because the sun is setting and it's slowly getting dark. And you can actually check out this co-working space and visit even if you're not staying overnight. You just have to pay 300 yen an hour, which is super affordable because like other co-working spaces in Tokyo cost way more than that. I just realized there's actually a balcony adjacent to the co-working space and the view out here is even more unreal. I am in love. Okay, so this is what it looks like at nighttime, and I'm really lucky I just dipped out for dinner, had some ramen, and came back and no one is on the floor. So I've got the whole place to myself, which is a little eerie, but it looks awesome. I love how illuminated it is, and there's really cool views outside the windows. I love this place. It is now midnight, and I'm gonna go to bed. I am probably gonna get 9 hours sleep, just like the name, from midnight to 9 a.m. So I'll see you guys in the morning and I'll go over my sleep report. Okay, so I just woke up and it was because of this like announcement in Japanese and English, and it's 9:40. I totally slept through all my alarms. This is really comfy, really nice, cool air conditioning coming through from the main room. But yeah, I gotta go because they're gonna kick me out. I got my sleep report back and it's quite interesting. It wasn't 100% accurate. It said I was asleep from 8 8:30, 9:30 to 8:30 in the morning. I did not sleep that early or get up that early. But it's interesting because it tells me my heart rate, that I rolled over in the night. I didn't snore much. Phew. That was my one big concern, but that was fun getting my report. I can move on now because I don't snore. Haha. This is Bukken Bed Tokyo, a hotel where you can sleep inside literal bookshelves. I've actually been here like 7 or 8 times. I love it so much. And this is the Shinjuku location. I want to show you guys what my room looks like because it is so awesome. Welcome to my room. Now this is a tiny little space because it's basically a capsule and I've got it all to myself, but these walls are really thin, so I need to talk quietly, but it's still 5 p.m. or just before 5, so there's a lot of like noise going on outside, so that's why I can talk at the moment. Inside you'll find space for a locker, so you can, store valuables, as well as a little bit of upper head space, but you can only really put a few items like books, which I already brought in a few that I spotted because, you gotta grab them before they disappear because they could just be sitting in here. So I've got a lot I want to go through. I'm very excited. And I'm just gonna relax, and there's a cafe out there, so I might need to go get a cold drink. This lounge is one of my favorite spaces. I could relax here for a couple of hours and just look out the view, and I had a black charcoal coffee. Very interesting. And then I dipped out for some dinner. One of my favorite gyoza restaurants is right around the corner. Super good, and they do veggie gyoza. So I smashed some of them and then headed back, and I was surprised because I had the whole space to myself, and the atmosphere and the vibes of this place are immaculate. Like, look at it. There are all these pages, and there's Akira, which I recently watched, by the way. And here I am back in my bed. It's 12:30. And to be honest, last time I visited, it was really quiet, but I'd say about 70% of the people staying here are tourists, and they're quite loud. So it's a different experience to the past, but yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. Time to go to bed. Good night. Separate from the hotel itself, there's actually a cafe space which you don't need to stay here to use. You just have to pay like an hourly fee. I think it's around 9.50 yen. And you can just come in here and order a drink. So I've got myself a Earl Grey tea, and I'm just enjoying the cozy atmosphere. The best thing about this place is the view, because we are seated right in front of the new Kabukicho Tower building, and I can see all these people outside lining up for some event and people watching. It's my favorite pastime. I'm a nosy person. I'm just watching people. And on my way to the cafe, I actually spotted this book, The Tokyo Toilet. I love this. This is hilarious. I've actually been to one of the Tokyo toilets, one of the most famous, I don't know which word to pick, but it's the transparent one in Shibuya in Yoyogi area. It's fun, so maybe I should do a toilet series. My mom was like, you should go to Japanese toilets. So that might happen in the future. I'm gonna get some ideas. I'm a bit of a paranoid person when traveling and staying at capsule hotels because I'm worried about someone stealing my stuff. So when you do sleep at these capsule hotels, make sure to put your wallet and your phone inside the little safety box or a locker at the hotel. Look, Japan is pretty safe, but bad things happen everywhere in the world. But thanks to today's sponsor, you can also stay safe while traveling Japan with your phone and laptop. Thank you, NordVPN. When you're abroad, especially traveling around Japan, you want to connect to public Wi-Fi because you want to search for cool spots nearby or just catch up with friends. So if you're at the restaurant, the cafe, an airport, or even the hotel, make sure to use NordVPN to protect your personal information like your credit card info, bank details, and all of that stuff, because people can actually hack you if you connect to public Wi-Fi and sell it onto the dark web, which we don't want happening while we're meant to have the time of our lives in the world, in the country of Japan. My personal favorite use though is that I can access the libraries of Netflix around the world with NordVPN, because I couldn't do that for the longest time and I finally can, and it is life-changing. I'm telling you now. So when you're traveling to Japan and you just want to kick back in your little capsule hotel and watch some Netflix on your phone with your AirPods in because you can't let other people hear, you're gonna be disappointed because there's not a lot available on the Japanese Netflix and there's only really Japanese subtitles. So do yourself a favor and have that ready, so when you come to Japan you can just relax in your hotel room, watch anime from across the world or different TV shows with a click of a button. So today I want to share a great deal that NordVPN has offered to you guys, and if you click the link in the description down below, you can get a 2-year plan with an additional 4 months included for a great big discount. And don't worry, if you're not sure about VPNs, this has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can give it a go and see how you feel. So anyway, I gotta get back to the next Capsule hotel, and I'm catching up on my sleep because I'm pretty sleep deprived. So I'll see you there. Okay, so I'm coming into my little capsule area and it's here. This is C05, that's me. And they gave me a little key that I swipe and I tap to get in the elevator. And once we come inside, we have this massive bed. And it's still like 4 p.m. here, so no one else is really around. I love that these capsule hotels have really early check-in. I feel like normal hotels, I feel like the earliest you'd get is 4, but this place opened from 3 for check-in. And you can even request an earlier one, I read online. It's pretty spacious, like I can stretch out my arms almost entirely, which is quite rare. Oh my goodness. This is the first capsule out of all of them to have some sort of like vent. And I have some sockets, like wall plugs, and then I have an iPad. Actually, it's not an iPad, it's an iPod. That's the unique thing about this capsule hotel. They're very modern, great technology. And so this is how you're gonna like do all the stuff to check in and all that. It says, welcome to the remote for your room. Adjust the recline of your bed, roll down the projector screen, and set a morning alarm with the touch of a button. We're gonna go flat. That's a nice gradual recline. Beautiful. And you can pay extra to get a theater pod, which means you have a projector coming down and you can attach your phone and watch Netflix on a big screen. Normally I would pick that, but I wanted to have the female only floor, and so at the Shibuya location it's only women or men or the theater pod on the all genders floor. And I was like, I'd prefer to just be on the women's floor, less snoring. Statistically speaking, I think men snore more. I'm sorry, I don't make this up. This is just the facts. Anyhow, so yeah, today I will just be watching Netflix on my own phone. This is the women's only shower space and it's super clean. It's pristine actually. And I remember last time I came here, I washed my hair and the conditioner, shampoo, body wash, really nice. And they actually sell it here. And yeah, I had a really good impression. I still remember it. So I'm excited to give my hair a little wash again today. So on the 3rd floor where the lobby is located, they have a really nice lounge space and there are so many people here. I've never seen such a busy like common area space. And the best thing about this place, I mean outside of the really cool capsule room, is that they serve free beer from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. and they literally have a tally system where they're like, let us know how many you drink. So they're trying to encourage people, which is very Japanese of them. I almost missed the free beer session when I was in Kyoto, but I'm not missing it this time. I was here on the dot. I was the first person. And they also have free snacks like nuts. We also got 2 Japanese snacks, which I got Black Thunder, which is a very popular snack here, as well as a haichu. So I'm just gonna enjoy my free beer and free nuts and snacks and read a book because they had a bunch of books on display and this looked really cool. It's almost time for bed. It's 10 o'clock and I'm in my pajamas. Very cozy. I'm loving the bed. Super comfortable. And I'm just chilling here. I'm kind of regretting not getting the theater pod because the theater pod would have been really cool. I'm just gonna chill here, watch some Netflix, read the news, and go to bed. It's time for me to sleep. Good night. Good morning. I actually hit the snooze button because this bed woke me up a little while ago. And first the light turns on really bright and then the bed will inch upwards as it reclines. Well, not reclines, it inches upwards. So, and I was like, nope, I need to sleep more because I kept waking up in the middle of the night. I don't know, I wasn't having a really nice deep sleep. I think it was pretty quiet in here, but like just people moving things or opening their little flap to the door. I think it must have just woken me up several times. So yeah, I'm not super well rested, a little tired, but overall it was a comfy, cozy experience. I want to just sleep longer, it's so comfy in here. The next hotel I'm staying at is the Manga Art Hotel. And yes, like the name, it is manga themed. It's similar to the book hotel where I'll be sleeping in bookshelves. Super cool concept, and I am so excited to be here for the first time. Welcome to my next capsule hotel. This is the Manga Art Hotel, Tokyo. I'm so happy to be here. Isn't this crazy? Look at all the manga. This is a manga lover's dream. So this is the inside of my little capsule, and it is actually like a really low roof. I'm used to places having a little bit more height, and I'm 170 centimeters. So if you're really tall, maybe don't get a lower bunk, maybe the top bunk is better. So you always have a curtain so you can close it for privacy. And in here we have a really bright light, but you can adjust it. And we also have a safe, so you can put your valuables inside. This is pretty standard. And then something that's really important because it is the summer right now is a fan. Okay, that is not very strong, so tonight might be a very sticky evening. Whew. Oh my goodness. Manga is of course so colorful, so everything's just popping out to me, and there are so many different titles, so I'm definitely going to spend a lot of tonight just reading and finding some of my new favorite manga because I love shoujo manga and there seems to be a lot. They have Fruits Basket and it's like in English. I wasn't sure if they'd have a lot of English, but it seems like English is definitely available, which is awesome. But I will challenge myself and read some Japanese too. I'm surprised. This whole shelf here seems to be English only. So there's definitely something for you to read if you come here. Like, you can't get through all of this in one night. This is pretty cool. I like how brightly colored it is. So later tonight, I'm definitely going to be reading and chilling in my little capsule bed because this is what this place is made for. Bring your manga in here, getting cozy and just reading away. One nice feature of this hotel as well is that there's lots of places to just sit and enjoy the manga. There is an outdoor terrace as well as just this seat here with a table, and you've got a view of Tokyo. Oh. They have this beautiful Nausicaa Ghibli manga. Wow. My friend Alyssa is here to join me for this one night stay at a manga art capsule hotel.
I was just talking to Sarah a while ago. She was telling me she's doing this video. I was like, I've never stayed in a capsule hotel. And Sarah was like, and then she called me today and she's like, hey, what you doing right now?
It was like 6 p.m?
It was like 6 p.m. And she was like, do you want to stay at a manga hotel? And you know what? I happened to be wearing at the time my Hunter x Hunter shirt, one of my favorite manga anime. And I was like, it's clearly a sign from the manga gods. So here I am. I don't sleep well. Like, I have trouble sleeping under like the best circumstances. So capsule hotels, I've always been a little cautious because sometimes they can be a little noisy depending on who your neighbors are.
And you're right next to the door.
And I'm right next to the door. Yeah, but it's okay. I brought my eye mask, noise-canceling headphones, and a strong will to sleep.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Got everything you need, and some good books to make you sleepy, you know.
Let's go get coffee.
Yeah. Also, Alyssa's filming an exclusive video on the Manga Hotel, so she'll do a big deep dive.
A more in depth of this specifically Manga Hotel.
And her first experience, so check that out.
Thank
it's
you.
out right now.
Yay!
All right, back to the manga.
Yes.
I decided to take a bath at the Sento nearby rather than at the shower here, and I've freshened up and this room is incredibly hot. The fan that is running barely does anything, so hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. I'm going to start by reading my first manga. One of my absolute favorites is Full Metal Alchemist, and I've actually read all the manga before, and I borrowed it from a library back in Sydney. And I've never seen this beautiful hardcover version before, so I'm very, very excited. Oh my god.
Konnichiwa. I brought a fan.
Hello.
Hello.
We have to whisper. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I just arrived to my next capsule hotel, which is inside Haneda Airport. This is called First Cabin Capsule Hotel, Haneda Airport, Terminal 1, and I have a lot of thoughts. Basically, this place is based off a first class seat on an airplane, and so that's what it's designed as. And I'm staying in the first class option, which is more like a bed with a little bit of space. But if you pay for business class, because there's two options, that's like a typical capsule hotel, you can hear everything here. Like, this is not soundproof pretty sure I need a break from capsule hotels. I need to catch up on all the sleep I lost, but this was very fun. Let me know which capsule hotel you'd stay at and if there's any I missed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!